To introduce you to a young artistic entrepreneur who is turning parks in Sharpeville into DIY parks, and which was all previously dumpsters. But here's Brett, he has more.
Over the years, Sharpeville has been facing a major problem of illegal dumping, but the community has finally taken a stand. They are driving the change. Right next to me is a dumping site, but let me show you what it could look like.
It was the entire community who came together to clear, pave and plant this park. All the neighbours rallied together, and once it was established, maintaining the park provided work for the unemployed in the community, like Makolo Kumalo and Tomyana Mosala.
Before this beautiful park, it was an illegal dumping area. Like people from the other neighborhoods, they used to come with their vans and they throw their rubbish here. Then we transformed it after that to a park. That was on the 4th of November 2017.
And how was this dump affecting the community?
It was very terrible for a human being to live in such a place. Everything that you can imagine was thrown here.
People around there, they couldn't open their windows early in the morning because of the dump that was here.
The community contribute either financially or by making lunch or dinner for the gardeners, or by giving gardening tools to the cause. The end result is unrecognizable from what it once looked like.
This is a prime example of an area where people come and dump their rubbish. This is actually considered a rather small area. There's even a dog looking for food. What's happened here is that the rubbish has actually blocked a drainage system. The smell is unbearable. There are houses just across the road, a stone's throw away from the rubbish. You can just imagine what the community here has to deal with.
The park happened thanks to the inspiration of writer, actor and environmental activist Moresana Mobale.
I was doing my research on dumping sites and how they affect our health as human beings. So I started meeting people who were concerned about the environment and environmental health. So I started doing installations in these spaces using performing arts.
How do you go about using performance art to create awareness?
Okay, what I normally do, I go around the township, so I take pictures of people dumping. I take pictures of materials that I find in dumping sites to make awareness. And from there, I write scripts out of that, and also I come up with ideas of how we can mobilize people using performing arts, where we're using theater. We call it environmental theater, whereby people were engaging with us in the spaces. And then from there, we came up with solutions. So it was not an individual solution, but it was a collective solutions.
The park is part of Moresana's street arts government. His aim is for communities to not wait for government, but to take ownership. Sade Mofakeng is impressed.
I've been staying here for the past 30 years. And ever since I started staying here, this has been a dumping place. I think it has been the biggest dumping place in Sharpeville. Everybody from all corners you can see came in cars, trolleys, anything. They can carry their rubbish, dumped it here. It was stinking.
Before this beautiful park, it was a horrible dumping site, and it affected our business, because there was nobody who wanted her or his child to come to the crèches because of the condition of the park. But after that, we are really having a nice time, and our business is growing tremendously, because now people are attracted by the park and the surroundings.
I'm happy because that's hard work and determination that people put here, and that are still maintaining this place. We are proud of this place.
Moresana continues to rehabilitate public spaces as part of broader sustainable development drives to stop land from being degraded and to not only preserve but create new green spaces.
It's amazing what can be achieved when a community works together. An area that was once a dumping site has now become Meadowlands Park. All of this is thanks to the hard work of the community at Sharpeville.